Growing up, I was always insecure about myself. Not to say that I didn't think I was beautiful, because hey guys, it's your girl Alize, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that way you can get notified on every time I upload a video. So, as you all may know, I posted a video on why I decided to remain celibate until marriage. If you have not yet checked out that video, please do whenever you can. But yeah, I posted a video on why I decided to remain celibate until marriage, and honestly, a lot of you guys were inspired, but some were actually shocked that I was very transparent, that I was very blunt about my story, about my past, about my testimony. With that being said, today's topic will be about the 13 reasons why there is power in releasing and embracing your story. So let's get right into it. So as for me, there has been so many things that has happened in my life that God turned it around and used it to mold me into the woman I am today. For example, growing up, I was always insecure about myself. Not to say that I didn't think I was beautiful, because but I lacked confidence in myself. And because of me lacking confidence, I also thought I had to work to feel and be loved, and I had to work to be accepted. And because of that, I yearned for affirmation, and I yearned for attention, and I yearned for validation, and someone to love me, and someone to protect me. And as I sat back and I thought about all of this, I realized it's because of my father. And I had a father wound, He rejected me when I was young. I mean, he rejects me till this day. But, you would think all the things that has happened to me as a child, oh my God, it wasn't going to affect me growing up. And it sure did. It sure did affect me when I started to get myself involved in relationships. It affected the way I see myself, because as a father, you would think that a father's supposed to affirm a child and cover them and show them love and give them their identity. Because I didn't have that in my father, I lacked that in him. Guess what? Now I started to question, what can I do now to be loved? What can I do now to be accepted? My father doesn't want me. I'm thinking my father doesn't love me. So is there something wrong with me? But when I gave my life to Christ, he showed me that I didn't have to work to be loved. I didn't have to be in performance mode in order to be accepted and not rejected. God gave me a new identity. Because in his word, he says that anyone that belongs to Christ is a new creation. That means that I have a new beginning. That means I have a new God. That means I have a new reality. That means I have fresh perspectives. That means that I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am not my failures, and I am not what my father did to me. My identity is in God. I don't have to work to be loved, because I am loved unconditionally by God. That being said, I'm going to share with you the 13 reasons why there is power in embracing and releasing your story. So let's get right into it. Number one, when you are in a place in your life where you can embrace your story, embrace your testimony, you will become not only emotionally stable, but you will be more secure in who you are. You want to know why? Because you will know for yourself that your past mistakes and your past failures doesn't define your identity. Number two, when you embrace your story, you will not become a people pleaser. You will not get so caught up in pleasing others, because you want to know why? When you tend to get caught up in pleasing others, you tend to bow down to people and not God. Number three, you will learn to embrace your gifts. You will learn to embrace everything about you, everything that God has placed on the inside of you. You want to know why? Because now you will be able to no longer hold yourself back, to keep yourself in a box, to keep yourself crippled, And not only that, you will no longer compare yourself to others. Number 4, you will no longer question yourself and think that everything that has happened to you is who you are. You will be able to embrace the truth, knowing in the fact that, yes, this has happened to me, but it's not who I am. Number 5, you will help people be healed and delivered, because once you embrace your story, you will let others know that they are not alone. Number 6, you will no longer be muzzled, you will no longer be silent and even afraid in speaking up. Number 7, you will be able to go to the root of things, and when you are able to do that, you are able to break generational cycles in your bloodline. Number 8, you will no longer be bound by fear, because when you are bound by fear, fear cripples you because you are in fear of what people think. And when you are in fear of what people think, fear, guess what? It prevents you in taking that first step. Number 9, you will be more confident because you will go by and you will live your life by what God says about you and not what people said about you. Number 10, which is my favorite, of course, you will glorify God when you are able to embrace your story. Number 11, you will no longer be tormented by your past. Number 12, you will be able to embrace all of you. And lastly, which is my favorite, is number 13, you will be a voice to this generation. Not only that, you will be a voice to the people that's called to you. So with that being said, I hope you guys were blessed and empowered. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what is one thing in your life that is withholding you back and taking that first step and embracing your story. I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. And I want you guys to stay safe and embrace this time being home with your family or even with your friends, whatever the case may be. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.